Welcome back, guys, to a crazy episode of the Iraq Football Podcast. It's been a few months. There's not been much football happening, but boy, has there been entertainment. Nearly World War III.
That's entertainment, you know.
I was in Iran a couple of weeks ago. Nearly died in the whole, start of World War III. I'm going to tell you all about that. And here we are, a couple of days away from one of the biggest games in Iraqi football history. Exactly 9 days, 8 or 7, depending on when you're listening to this. But Iraq are 90 minutes away from qualifying to the World Cup. And this can be the biggest day in Iraqi football history outside of the 2007 Asian Cup final. We have so much to discuss, okay? Whether it's World War III, whether it's Iraq qualifying, Iran withdrawing. We're going to break it down all today. And with me to do that is the man himself, Hashim Rakabi.
My boy, man. I mean, we've started this, in this qualifying campaign. God knows how many episodes we've done.
I've lost track, to be fair. But anyway, let's jump straight into it. I am, once again, of course, your host, Hassan and Bilal. And we're going to start off by looking at the whole situation that's unfolding. It's not even resolved yet. It's still ongoing.
Yeah.
Iraq somehow make it out of the Middle East. They have to take a coach to Jordan. And from Jordan, they fly across missiles, probably, I don't know. Like the guy was maneuvering like a Red Bull.
The Top Gun, Tom Cruise.
Yeah, exactly. But alhamdulillah, somehow got the team to Monterrey in Mexico safely. The players landed this morning. We are recording on a Sunday. And the game right now is, as I said earlier, we're 9 days away from history potentially being made. Okay? I think the Suriname versus Bolivia match is in 5 days? Is it Thursday?
Yeah, I think it's Thursday.
Or is it Friday?
The 25th,
I think it's Thursday. Yeah.
Yes, I think it's Thursday.
Exactly.
Thursday.
So, in a few days' time, we're going to know exactly who we're facing. We're also going to discuss the opposition. But yeah, just to go back to the whole situation, it's been messed up, chaotic, okay? I don't want to go too much on the politics of it because we don't want to annoy too many people. I don't want to get my account banned on YouTube. But it's been nuts, okay? And people were talking about Iran pulling out. And I want to say two quick things about this. So when I first heard the news, instantly my heart felt, because I didn't want that to be the way we qualified. I remembered the emotions, the craziness that we've been experiencing, the Emir goal, the penalty, the euphoria, the amazing atmosphere that ensued.
Yeah.
And then to go from that to now us qualifying because Iran pulled out, just didn't feel right. Just didn't feel like it was worth that whole journey for us to now qualify in this way.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm glad that's not materialized. Obviously, Iran had a much better group than us.
Yeah.
Should we have taken their place? But there's no guarantee that would have even happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Now, I knew Iran are not going to pull out because people were adamant this was going to happen, and because the sports minister came out and said, "Oh, we don't feel safe going there, etc."
Yeah.
Bro, I said this at the time. I was like, the sports minister is nobody for him to come out and say this and for it to have any real substance. Yes, he's the sports minister, but I guarantee you 99% of the people watching this do not even know who the sports minister is in Iraq.
Yeah.
Okay? Sports ministers generally don't really have that much say in terms of football compared to, let's say, the FA president. Forget that. Bro, this is the World Cup. This is something that will have to come from Khamenei himself. For you to pull out of a World Cup, every single country in the world will be discussing this.
Yeah.
You'll have Mandem in Somalia discussing Iran pulling out.
Yeah.
This is not about football. This goes way above and beyond football. This becomes a political issue.
Yeah.
Iran were never going to risk that. A catastrophe of that size, Think about the implications, the fines involved in that, the future tournaments that they'll be barred from, etc. No way. But anyway, main thing now is our team is in Mexico. They're ready. It's not been ideal. Maybe we could have played a friendly. Maybe we could have gone in a bit more of a smoother journey. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. We now just need to play this game and we need to win and win somehow.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump straight into the squad selection. And to be honest with you, nothing really surprised me. Like, the players he selected were the ones I anticipated he would select. The only one that I was not surprised, but, well, you can say I was pleasantly surprised, was Peter Guarguis, because he's been on fire in the league, and
Yeah, I've been hearing.
he's a quality player, bro. Like,
Yeah.
as a footballer, he's brilliant, but it hasn't quite worked for him when he has featured with Iraq. But those have been very limited appearances.
There was some games where I remember.
There weren't games. There were instances.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
But there was one game in Basra. Forgot who was against where he played, and he was like it was like he was tearing up that right wing side, and he was genuinely 1v1s. He was doing like he was beating plays every time, and it was that point I think a lot of Iraqi fans, I was seeing the social media space and stuff. Everyone was going how like this guy's actually a very talented player. Like you can tell
you don't play for the teams he's played for without being a good footballer.
Yeah.
So he's played for Malmo, for example. He's played at Brighton.
Brighton, yeah.
Okay. I remember Zidane Iqbal once. I can't remember what, this is a long time ago. We were having a conversation. And Zidane had played with him for Brighton, for United against Brighton. I think it was the under-17s or under-20s. He goes to me, this is a conversation like maybe 4 years ago. He goes, bro, he destroyed our team. He was the best player on the pitch by a mile.
Yeah.
So we know he's got it in him. He's had bad luck with injuries, but alhamdulillah, like, he seems to be over that. And he's in, as we said earlier, very good form with the Hawk. The fans love him. He's on very good money, which is why he continues to play there.
Yeah.
He for sure has options to leave. So it's not a quality thing. It's just he's earning bread there.
Yeah.
And fair play to him, you know?
Yeah.
He's had really bad luck. I think he did his ACL, and then didn't quite get back into the swing of things after that injury.
Yeah.
But that was a nice surprise. I was really happy to see him there because he's one of those players that can produce moments, and you need that in a game like this. Okay, Zaid Ismail was another interesting addition, as was the other midfielder, Nabil
Just not Justin.
Forgot his name. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
slipped my mind as well.
both Nabil and Zaid Ismail did really well in the Arab Cup,
Yeah.
and I wasn't surprised to see their inclusion in the squad.
Yeah.
But people were kind of losing their mind at the exclusion of Muntadhar. Now I know for a fact, because of conversations I've had with people in the team, the FA, etc. Right now, this manager, and rightly so in my opinion, and I say this as someone who really likes Muntadhar, I'm his friend, he's my little brother, I love the guy, but bro, in a game like this, you need stability.
Yeah.
The manager is going to rely on the players he knows, the players he's tried and tested and is familiar with, and unfortunately, due to what happened with Muntadhar and the other players, now, we don't want to keep going over it, but, you know, when you bring a player who's had that kind of issue back into the fold, it might piss off some players, okay? Because some of them did get annoyed by what happened.
Yeah.
Whether rightly or wrongly, this is the situation, this is what happened. Now, you bring in that player, Muntadhar in this case, and dash him back into the fold. What happens to the team chemistry?
The dynamics.
The team dynamics. Yeah. Do the players feel on edge? Are they happy he's there or not? I don't know. Listen, in the long term, we hope it gets resolved. I'm sure it will be.
It's the risk to reward.
Yeah,
factor.
exactly. You don't want to do it right now.
Yeah.
This is not the time.
Yeah.
After this game, inshallah, we go to the World Cup.
Inshallah.
All right?
You can ease it back in.
Then after the World Cup, we can resolve this.
Yeah.
But not right now. This is not the time.
Yeah.
Okay? We have bigger issues to worry about.
I get that.
So Muntadhar is, in my opinion, an exclusion that makes sense, as much as we want to see him there.
Yeah.
Okay? Yusuf al-Nasrawi, he's another one, man. I really wanted Yusuf to be in. I've been really, really pushing behind the scenes to get Yusuf in the squad because I think he's a top baller, man. He's very intelligent, very brave. I like players with like balls, man. When they get the ball, they run at players. I love seeing that.
Yeah.
and he's very brave with his passing, very forward thinking. Like you can see like the kind of the foundations of a
Yeah.
Bayern Munich player there.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got the it factor. I really love seeing him play. But again, manager wants stability, wants tried and tested players. Maybe it's not the time. Maybe he'll be for the World Cup if he starts playing more. He started his first game yesterday, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
But maybe right now isn't the right time.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's not forget, by the way, we have the Asian Cup in what, 8 months?
Yeah.
8 months.
Start of next year.
Yeah, new blood. We're gonna have to start seeing new blood coming through.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
that might be Muntadhar being back into the fold. Might be Yusuf al-Nasrawi, and so on and so forth. Like, do expect to see new players. But anyway, the big real emissions outside of those two from the regular players is Jalal Hassan, who's injured. Now, that is a big loss. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Jalal against the UAE nearly had a stinker, bro. Remember him and Akam in the first game?
Yeah.
That was terrible. And you know,
Basra one
Jalal
as well.
just... I like Jalal. I think he's a great shot stopper. I don't think he's a great goalkeeper. Because every time an aerial threat comes in, he's vulnerable, man.
Yeah.
Okay? So, I think Ahmed Basil does have attributes that are better than him, but Jalal's experience as the captain, that's a big loss, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a big loss. But, you know, Ahmed Basil, I think, is a good player. I saw a really weird comment saying, oh, Ahmed Basil is crap. Fahad Talib and Kuwait should start. Like, bro, just look back at the game that Fahad Talib started in the Asian Cup.
Yeah.
In the Arab Cup, sorry.
Arab Cup.
A couple of months ago.
Yeah.
I like Fahad. He's a nice guy. As a human, he's great. But I'm not taking a risk on him to play in a game like this. Are you mad?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kumail, I was chilling with Kumail a couple of weeks ago. Absolute sweetheart. Okay, one of the nicest guys you'll meet. Wallah. But, again, how many professional games has he played now? 15?
Yeah. Not many.
You want to dash him in a game of this magnitude? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
It's not fair on him.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, it's not fair on him. The guy, I think he's, 21? Like, it's deep to do that to a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Someone like that size, at that age where he might make a mistake and, bro, like mess up his entire career.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially like for Iraqi fans who are brutal.
Exactly. The pressure as well.
Yeah, man. Like, bro, you need to take these things into account. People think, oh, he's played for Erbil, bro. What do you mean he's played for Erbil? Look at the pressure of playing for Erbil. Look at the pressure of playing for Iraq. Like, you can't compare them.
Playing your first game in basically the biggest game in the country's history.
Or one of.
But especially in recent history. In his career, it's the biggest since he's been like in his lifetime. So that's what I'm saying. Like the pressure, there's a lot more factors that go into a game like this than just form or how you're performing for your club. Like you see even international football, how many players perform averagely with their clubs when it comes to the World Cup and stuff. It's because of how you deal the pressure of playing for your national team, especially, you know, like you said with Iraq and everything. It's a whole nother level. And a 21-year-old, you're throwing him in to the biggest, well, it's a final basically, borderline going into the World Cup for his first game. It's too risky. You got, like you said, stability. You got to go for the players you trust, for the players who've performed for you in the past, and that you know can deal with the pressure of playing for the national team.
That's the key thing for me. Can you rely on this player to perform with those cameras, those fans there? Not many people can.
Yeah.
We know this, man. Like, for me, bro, I think Zaid Ismail is very, very good. Okay? As is Nabil. But I also have doubts, like, okay, they did it in the Arab Cup. No one was expecting anything from us anyway. Can they do it at this stage? Would I start them? I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't. As good as I thought they were. Again, like, bro, this is a different level of pressure. In fact, I will go as far as saying this is the most pressure any single one of these footballers will have ever played under in their careers.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another footballer, like in that squad, who's had more pressure in a game.
Look,
I can't think of anyone.
The thing is, like, obviously, the scale of qualifying for a World Cup is the pinnacle of football. So, for you as a player, when you're playing at this stage, this is the highest stage that any of these players are touching. You know, like the only thing you compare this to is like a Champions League level, or like a elite one of the elite divisions, a Premier League or something like that. So the pressure for this is a whole nother level because of the eyes that are on you.
Yeah.
But obviously,
Bro, like the whole world is watching right now.
exactly, this is like the only main qualifier like that everybody, especially in Asia and the Middle East and everywhere else.
Bro, even in Europe, man.
Obviously, they got still their qualifiers, but like
No, but as in like people in
everyone's
Europe
yeah,
care
yeah.
about this.
Yeah.
This is not like just the Asian Cup where people in Europe don't even
Yeah.
care.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
like literally, I was on the BBC the other day. They
Yeah,
called me,
yeah.
come do an interview. Because they care about this. This is big.
Yeah.
This is big football pressure.
Yeah.
Okay? So
Yeah.
we need players that we can trust to perform under that pressure.
Yeah.
Okay? You can't just bring in anybody. But anyway, Jalad's a big loss. Ahmed Basil will have to fill that gap, and hopefully he can. Because Ahmed Basil does bring certain traits to the team that Jalal doesn't, such as his distribution and his calmness. I think he's better dealing with aerial threats too.
Which is going to be key, by the way, because in this game, none of these teams are dominating teams, so we're going to have a lot of the ball. Like I feel like we will have like a significant amount compared to some other bigger nations. So ball playing will be key. How we beat a press or how we sort of distribute the ball from the back is going to be very, very important in this game.
Ahmed Yahya is the other absentee. Now, from what I understood, this is due to injury.
Yeah.
Am I correct in this?
Yeah.
It was injury.
Yeah. I saw the post from the national team.
Yeah. So, again, he's a big player, very good player, aerial threat, strong, fast,
physical.
Yeah, physical.
Yeah.
I feel like he's a very good player to have in a squad. Maybe he's not a starter, but he's definitely someone you can bring in, and I hope we don't miss him because we end up with the alternative left backs making mistakes.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's a very good player. But those are, for me, the real only absentees that I feel that maybe they could have made the squad. I feel the rest of the squad is actually pretty good. Now, the issue the manager's going to have in this squad is we have several players that are either coming back from injury or just haven't been playing for their team. At least not 90 minutes. Some of them not even playing whatsoever. So let's break down who these players are and then try to figure out what our starting 11 will be based on this. Firstly, Ali Al-Hamadi. He's still not fully recovered of his injury.
Watched his game the other day against Stockport.
Was that yesterday's
Came
match?
on, yeah. So he
how
came
did
on
he
for
do?
about half an hour, I think. Which I was surprised with, to be honest, especially seeing Wilshire's comments before
About taking his time.
about
recovery,
taking his time, recovery and stuff. But I think he also wants him to be ready for the game. He was saying that even in his press conference. He said he understands the magnitude of playing for your national team and he wants him to be ready for that. So he did give him a half an hour run. It was again, I don't know how many people that are watching this probably watch League One football, but you know what the type of football is like. It's very
rough.
Rough, very.
Did they win this day?
No, they drew 1-1
At home.
at home. Yeah. So it's a tough game to get into, but the important thing, half an hour going into this game now with the national team is key. Like compared to that, half an hour could be a big, difference between not playing at all and being sort of somewhat being able to feature in that game against Bolivia or Suriname. So
the key thing though, he's back on the pitch.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Hopefully this next week of resting or training but not having a game will work in his favour.
Yeah.
We can actually see him maybe get a half or some run out if we need him.
Yeah.
I can't see him starting though.
Yeah.
Sedan Iqbal's another one. Back into the fold with Utrecht. Came and played half an hour. Felt good. Spoke to him. He's quite happy with how his body feels. So inshallah it stays that way.
Yeah.
Yusuf Amin is another one. I don't think he's actually played yet, but he's been coming back from an injury. He's in the squad.
Yeah.
He's also a player that can make an impact off the bench. Whether he'll feature or not, I don't actually know. But it's good we have him there. But again, he's not going to be starting. Okay. The other one, which is shocking, is Ali Jassim, because he was in a very good run of form for his club, And then now he's not featured in like 9 games, which is very strange.
Surprising.
Why? What's happened? I don't really know. But unfortunately for us, it means that he's just like, can he start? Is he gonna be fit? I don't know.
But it's the same thing, you know, as well. Like obviously he's played some minutes as well, but obviously since his move is also not featured as much as
Marco.
you would have hoped for, is Marco.
Yeah,
And
Marco's the other one. So we're talking about like 4 wingers there, 3 wingers.
yeah, and these are key. These are
Yeah.
you know like very fundamental
Yeah, like
players
starters,
to
bro.
those,
These
to
are
the way we
starters.
play. Yeah,
These
yeah,
are
yeah,
starting players for the team.
yeah.
So now let's try to figure how the manager is going to select the squad.
Yeah,
Ahmed Basil has to be
There's a guarantee.
the goalkeeper.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
No Mustafa Saadoun.
But this
So
is,
he-
this
he's
is another thing. Hussein, he's been playing much more regularly over the
but
recent
still not
weeks.
starting much.
He's started a few games, to
started
be
a
fair,
few, but
here
not
and
all
there,
of them.
but not all games. But definitely night and day compared to
Yeah.
the last national
Yeah.
team camp he was in, where he was
he-
barely playing.
Yeah. Hopefully, he comes in a bit more confidence,
Exactly.
bit sharper. I think Hussein and Dusky guarantees,
Guarantees. Yeah.
especially with no Saadoun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now Akam guarantee.
Guarantee
The
again.
question is who starts between Zayd Tahsin and Rebin.
Yeah. I think it would
I
be
think
Zayd.
with either. I wouldn't be too sure. I don't know.
I'm not, obviously it's not like the other ones. The other three are like guaranteed, set in stone.
Yeah.
I think he will go with Zayd because he's had more experience recently playing alongside Akam, and he's been the one he's trusted more recently. But I wouldn't pass him because Rabin's got the experience previously playing for the team. He's played in high pressure games in the past, so it's a kind of 50-50 you could say.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's going to be the back line.
Yeah,
It will be 4 of those 5.
yeah,
Now the midfield is an interesting one. No Zidane. Emir's been in amazing form for his club and for country.
He's another
Emir, guaranteed starter.
Yeah, yeah.
Now the question is who plays alongside him. Is it going to be Aymar or is it going to be Kevin? Kevin's been in good form.
Kevin's been in great form.
But I think he'll stick with Aymar.
I think he'll stick with Aymar because of the ability he has on the ball, how he's trusted him, how he's played him in that role in the last few games
exactly.
as well.
Yeah, again, playing what you're familiar with.
Exactly.
Then that leaves you with your wingers. Here is the problem. Now, probably the most informed, fittest player we have on the wing is Peter Guarguis, right? But he's never played for Arnold properly.
Yeah.
Do
I
you
highly
risk
doubt
it?
I highly doubt it. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you play Marco? Do you play, for example, Ali Jassim for one half and see how things go?
Yeah.
I'll be real with you, bro. If I was going to bet money, I think Peter will start.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think Peter will start, and I think Ali Jassim starts. I think
That's
they will start.
interesting.
Because you know what? Ali Jassim, you can always take him off at half time if he just is like blowing out his ass, basically.
Yeah.
If he can't keep up with the pace of the game, I'm sure you could bring him off. Give Marco a chance.
So you think there's no way that he starts both?
Who's both?
Ali Jassim and Marco,
You're playing 2 players
who are not.
who are not like match ready
Yeah.
in a game like this. Really? I can't see it. I can't see that happening. I think Peter starts. I think he'll have to start. And then the other player you'll have to take a risk on, whether it's Marco or Ali Jassim.
Do you think Bayesh has a chance of starting for him?
Potentially.
Because he has been playing.
He has been playing, but has he played for Iraq recently? It's been a while.
No, it's been a while. Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. See, Bayesh, whatever fans think of him, managers like him because he runs. He runs, he covers ground, he can play different positions. Obviously, like, he's not the perfect player. Let's say we have our opinions. I know what I think of him. I know what you think of him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we don't want to go into too much detail in terms of why we might think he shouldn't start. But at the end of the day, it's not my starting 11. What I'm discussing here is what I predict the manager is thinking, what the manager wants to do.
Yeah.
Okay? Potentially Bayesh starts. Maybe Bayesh Guarguis.
I could see a world where that is the case because both are match fit. They've been playing regularly. Also, both have sort of that high energy, like you were saying, compared to the other two of Marco and Ali Jassim. These two have a bit more, they can track back. They can
more
do
pace
more
as well.
defensive work, bit more pace, transition play, whatever. So I think, but I agree with you. I think these two positions are the most open in the team.
Yeah.
Like these ones, I can't tell you there's one that's guaranteed in this position.
And then that leaves up front. And I think it will be Mimi and Damon.
Yeah.
Both have been playing regularly. Eamon's starting to get into some
He's
decent
hitting
form.
a bit of form, yeah, now.
Scored a couple of goals over there. I
Yeah.
think he did get sent off the other day though.
Yeah, I think he was sent off. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, do you know what? Like, at least he's playing.
He got a bit more rest.
Yeah,
That's
he's got a bit of rest. Yeah, smart, tactical.
Yeah.
But yeah, alhamdulillah, at least we have those two ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since Ali is probably not going to be ready to start again. But again, inshallah, if he's feeling a bit better, maybe bring him off the bench if we need to.
Yeah.
Now, that's my prediction. Question is, who do we want to face? Who do we want to play? I've been asked that a lot, and the truth is, yeah, I don't know. There's pros and cons to playing both teams. I think Suriname, if you look at their players, bro, they play in better quality clubs, better quality leagues.
Yeah.
They are maybe player to player better than Bolivia. But Bolivia are more experienced. I think they're high in the FIFA rankings, which doesn't really say much, to be honest
They
with
play
you.
in a tougher.
They play in a tougher,
much tougher continent.
Okay, now here, they're going to be more used to facing high pressure environments. Are they going to be able to cope with this a bit better than Suriname can? Maybe Suriname bottle it. You don't know. Like, there's so many variables.
Yeah.
But then, like, I'll be real with you, bro. If you look at Bolivia's results, their home games, they're very good.
Yeah.
Because they're playing at, like, they're
In the
playing in
Alps,
heaven.
bro.
Yeah, literally. They're doing good things with Jibra'il, bro. Like, astaghfirullah. It's ridiculous. They're playing so high in their altitude. And the other team just can't cope. But then every time they play away, they get spanked.
Yeah.
But they also have that experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like, what does this mean for Iraq? Who do you want to face?
Look, matchup
Regardless,
wise as well.
yeah.
Matchup wise, just briefly, for me, if we're look, this is why, because we have so many different players that are better in certain aspects. We have players that are better technically, and then we have players that are better physically. So you can adjust basically as well depending on this
we
opponent.
can face both.
For me, Bolivia definitely technically
Gonna be better.
are going to be better. Also, it's the South American gene. There's a lot of, especially in their midfield, their wingers, they rely heavily on, sort of technical ability and passing, like creating triangles, whatever. Suriname, definitely, they have the technical ability, but what they have is a lot more imposing physical players. So set pieces, they'll be a big problem. Also, like, just in general, if the game becomes end to end and stuff, they definitely have the advantage over someone like Bolivia. So for me personally,
All right, just give me the answer. Who would you rather face?
for me personally, look, I think matchup wise for us, I would rather face Bolivia purely on the fact that I think that we as a team right now with the players we have currently in this squad, I think physically we can match them, and that's what I think will be a big element in this game.
I actually completely agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree. I prefer Bolivia because
But it's
I
close.
think
It's close. For me, it's close.
yeah, but I think if we're gonna win this game, it's not gonna be because we're better on the ball.
Yeah.
It's gonna be because we have like a monster like Eamon up front.
Exactly.
Whip it in, get 50 crosses in. He's gonna get at the end of them.
Exactly.
Which is why I kind of miss Ahmed Yahya. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we can impose ourselves on the game against Bolivia a lot better than we can against someone like Suriname, who I feel like are also very technically sound. Are also a very good team. So it's going to be tough, but hey, we might look back at this and get after a 5-0 battering. But
No.
I think on paper, Bolivia sounds like the better team.
Yeah.
Okay? But again, listen, you're trying to play it in the World Cup. You have to be ready to face both. Okay? So all this discussion doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
We need to go into that pitch, to that stadium, and perform, regardless of whether it's Suriname or Bolivia.
Yeah.
All of this is just chat now. Okay? Forget this. If we want to qualify, we're going to have to earn it. And we're going to have to earn it the hard way.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's talk a little bit about the pressure of this game. Okay? In your opinion, do you think we can win? Be honest.
If we can win, of course. Look, historically, especially, you know, in recent history, I'm not gonna lie, we've struggled a lot of times dealing when we're under pressure. In key games that have been determining whether we can make it through rounds and qualifying and these type of things, the pressure can get to us, and that comes from a lot of times the media pressure, the fan pressure, all these type of things. What's good is that this game is also, you know, in another continent, so the fan base and the pressure of, you know, being at home, I think it can affect some players. Like being closer to home can influence it, this one feels like it's, you know, an external stage where it's like sort of, you know, in a neutral venue, and you're far away from home, so it feels maybe like the pressure's a bit more distant. Like at the end of the day, we've been through a grueling qualifying campaign. Like it's been the longest possibly you can get in football in general. Like this is the longest route to get to a World
We've
Cup.
played, I think, more than any other country, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's been like, it's been a long journey, and
Oh, bro, if we win this, fuck me, man.
I know, man.
After
Like
all this year,
after all
wallah.
this pain, wallah,
Yeah.
yani.
I was
But
just thinking about it now. Like
that feeling is,
being in Mexico, inshallah, and my flight is in a couple of days.
yeah,
Like imagine the fans there with the players, bro. I'll fully like try to run the pitch. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll actually try.
the cartel
The
come to
problem
get
is,
you,
yeah,
bro.
the Mexicans, bro, they don't mess around. End up like you see them picture of the Venezuelan prime minister or president.
Taking it.
Yeah, they're gonna take me in pictures like that. But oh, mate, we just need to play, bro. 90 minutes, we can win. I really think we can win. It's gonna be hard,
Yeah,
but I really feel like we can win, man. People think we're favourites just because of the FIFA rankings, but honestly, that doesn't mean anything.
yeah, of course.
It's going to be 50-50. It's
Yeah.
not going to come down to tactics. It's not going to come down to anything other than who wants it more and who can handle the pressure.
Yeah, yeah,
That's going to be massive.
yeah,
Okay, if we end up playing the way we did against the UAE in the first half, in the second leg, where we're making silly mistakes, where Mimi bottles good open goals,
that can't happen.
bro, you're not going to get chances like that in this game.
Yeah,
We need to be clinical. We need to cope with the pressure. We need to make every opportunity count. And if we do that, we beat Suriname, we beat Bolivia.
yeah,
But those are big ifs. Those are big ifs. We just need to hope and pray. And I hope Graham Arnold's like got a strategy that's also going to work. I hope he can get the players amped up. I'm sure he's not going to need to, but the problem is how do you contain that pressure? How do you make sure that the players don't feel that pressure where they feel like the world's going to end if they don't win?
yeah, yeah.
Honestly,
Again, it needs to be a
Yeah,
lockout.
the best thing this manager's done
Yeah.
is removing social media.
Yeah. That's
They've
the key.
identified this early on, bro. Like social media with Iraqi fans is a big problem.
Yeah.
Now this is bad for my page, bro. I'll be real. Like I want players sharing my content and whatnot, but it does.
The space as a whole is.
It does. It does create a problem for the players, the mental space, especially when things aren't going well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I suppose let's just wait and see. Let's wait and see. I'm excited to fly out. I can't wait to get to Mexico. I haven't been to Monterrey. I was there last summer, and I was in Cancun, Mexico City. Mexico's nice, man.
The thing is, the stadium's beautiful. Like the photos I've seen from the stadium, the mountains in the back and everything. Like the city as a whole, I think like everyone that's going is gonna actually. It's probably gonna be a really nice place to see, like in general as well.
It's going to be interesting to see how many Iraqis turn up for this game. I think it won't be in the thousands, but there might be a few of us.
You not think there'll be in thousands?
I mean,
Especially
like
the ones
maybe
based in America
maybe
will
3
come
or
in
4 if we're lucky. I don't think it'll be like 10, 15.
Yeah, I mean,
It'll be like a fair number of us, maybe
Yeah.
3,000. Little horse and there's going to
The
be Brea
Mexicans are
coming
gonna
in. I
back
know,
it as well.
I've got Brea's coming in from Canada and America. A lot of them
Exactly.
message
All
me.
the North Americans.
Do you know, like the Mexicans have been very surprisingly welcoming. I don't know if you've been seeing our DMs and like messages.
No, I haven't seen much, to be fair.
Bro,
but
like a lot of them will be like, "Oh, welcome, and we'll see
Yeah.
you there. What time do you land, etc." I'm like, this is interesting. Why are the Mexicans rooting for the Iraqi team?
oh, yes.
They must have beef with like Suriname because they're like the Central American.
Or just anti-US. It's just like,
I
what
don't
about
know.
the Iraqi boys go? No, but the thing is, like, bro, like, I think because look, like, Iraq are actually a very loved country, bro, globally, and I think that will look. I'm not saying every Mexican there is gonna come out and back Iraq, but I think there'll actually be a decent amount of Mexicans that are gonna be neutrally there because there'll be a lot of free tickets for them to
You know
come
what's
into.
the worst bit? I've got a Mexico shirt as well. Shall I wear it?
Nah, that's too much Lagama, bro. That's crazy. He's going to an Iraq game with a Mexico shirt on. He's going with his crutches out outside the ground. Come in.
Yeah, man. To be honest, bro, this week is on a drag because all I'm thinking about is Friday. Getting on that flight, landing there, inshallah, on Saturday, and Tuesday. Bro, the thing is, like, there's so much to play for here because this game could be huge.
Yeah.
But if we lose, fuck me, bro. I'm gonna be devastated. The money I've paid just to fly out, and to go there and to lose, and I've booked one way. So I've booked one way. If we win, I'm staying there and celebrating with the boys.
Yeah.
If we lose,
He's staying there. He's staying there
bro,
chilling with the.
No, I'm booking a fly out the next morning. Bro. What are you talking about? Like literally, you're gonna see me in like Jamaica or something. Just,
You see him partying. And
yeah, trying to like
bro.
forget about the game, man. Yeah, football. How about the? You see me there, like, with Bob Marley's house.
I said Bob Marley, bro.
No, I swear, this is his house. I don't know if you know this. His house is now like a museum.
In Mexico.
No, in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Because I'm going, like, one of the places I've looked at flying to if we lose, there's either Jamaica or
Lose
most
yourself in
likely
Jamaica.
Peru to go
Nice.
see the Machu Picchu sites.
Just do anything to forget.
But yeah, I'm not staying in Mexico, bro. It's way
I'll
too
give you this
depressing.
one, yeah. Alright, since you're so excited, I want you to envision for me right now how you think the game will go. Like, I want you to just picture in your mind right now, you're there, 31st of March, in the stadium, refs just
I
blowing the
can't tell
whistle.
you how it's going to go, but I can tell you what I want to see and what I think we need to do to win. I think we need to keep it very tight for the first 25 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? Make sure the Iraqi fans are vocal, really keep the game sensible, no silly mistakes, and then get the players to kind of grow into the match, be a bit more confident.
Yeah,
And honestly and truthfully, I think just spam the box, bro.
yeah,
Depending on who we're playing.
yeah.
But I feel like wing play has always been our forte. But now we don't have the wingers, which is a problem.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going to happen. I think this game really is going to rest on two players. Hussein Ali and Dusky. If they play well, I think we'll win. And if they don't, it's going to be a long 9 minutes.
Yeah. It's a good take on it, to be fair.
Yeah. No pressure, boys, by the way. Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game. If we can just get one goal somehow, I think it will be enough. I can see this.
1-0.
I can see this game being cagey.
Hit and run.
Or, bro, we just capitulate and we get dicked 4-0.
No, I don't want to think like that, man. Wallah.
I think, honestly, there's a world where I can see that happening. But I don't want it, obviously. But this is football. This is football, man. Anyway, let's hope for the best. I hope a lot of fans turn up, man. We need to back the team. We need to really make our voices heard, and we need to let the players know that we're there with them.
Yeah.
No groaning, none of that.
No.
We need to back it. I don't think Mehdi El-Karkhi is standing up for this one. I might have to step up, boys. Have you seen that bro that always rocks up recently with like a Iraqi flag Dishdasha? He was quite young.
Nah.
Have you not seen it?
No, I've not seen him.
I saw him in
Or is he just rocking up to all the games and stuff?
Yeah, I saw him at what was the Gulf Cup in Kuwait 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the Gulf Cup?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I saw him there for the first time, and
Yeah.
he became a celebrity.
He's
after
become
that.
like
yeah. He doesn't say anything. He just sits there in his nijash or stands there for the camera, just dances on his own. Proper creepy behavior.
Bro, we always get some of these
Yeah.
randoms that spawn, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
like any other country, you'd institutionalize these guys, but we make them celebrities.
We make them celebs, bro. They become the face of the fan base, bro.
Oh. But yeah, no Kerja. There's no way they're giving him a visa, bro. He'll never.
Nah,
leave,
none of these men are going, bro. There's no.
ارجع العراق خليني هنا ابويا.
ايش عندي من مكسيك؟
Yeah, والله, when he sees them things, there's no going back to Iraq.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fans are gonna have to kind of like get together.
Yeah.
We'll try to organize something. I don't know how. I'll try to logistically just pick a spot and tell everyone, listen, Iraqi fans.
Have they said like there's gonna be like fan parks or that type of thing?
I've not seen anything, bro. They just about figured out how their team's gonna get there.
Yeah,
I don't
true,
think
yeah,
they're
that's true.
thinking that far ahead.
Yeah.
So alhamdulillah that we managed to get there. And then like the players are already on their way. Dosky messaged me literally before we started to record, sending me a picture with him and Amir on the flight. I think Ali and Z are flying tomorrow. And yeah, they're gonna go in drips and drabs.
Yeah.
But bruv, it's a long trek, you know?
Yeah.
Like my flight, alhamdulillah, from London to Mexico City, transit 2-3 hours and then fly to Monterrey. But then like other players like Z, poor guy's got 2 transits.
Is it?
Yeah, man. Bro, that's long. 2 transits.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's long. That's like
long,
what?
bro.
That's a whole day.
You know, I can't remember where he's flying to. 4-hour transit, then Mexico City. God knows how long that one is, and then Monterrey.
For America, maybe is he? Or...
I can't remember, but I mean, it's long, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they're gonna get.
That's
there
long,
fine.
man. For
But
players,
then
that's
again,
long.
Yeah, Suriname and Bolivia don't have that worry, but I hope their game is like a proper slug.
Extra time.
Extra time.
penalties.
15-14.
Goals that drain them.
The goalkeeper misses. Like a fan runs on the pitch, they have to do an extra 10 minutes.
Yeah. Postpone the game one day.
Yeah. Wallah, like I want them to suffer. Like if that happens, because we're having to come off like literally a fucking war. And get our way here, bro. Bus to Jordan. The players transiting like
It's
mad.
already been.
Khatiya, the players, they say drag for that.
We need to match it.
Yeah, we need to go tit for tat, man. Like if I was there, I'll land after, bro. If I was there a bit earlier, I'd be outside the hotel. with
Fireworks.
Fireworks.
Just like Iraqi songs outside the hotel.
Yeah, exactly. Just any advantage, man. Just ruin these guys' their sleep, their schedules.
But it's all love, Bolivia and Suriname fans.
Yeah.
It's all love.
So it's
bro.
not personal.
It's
bro.
nothing personal.
It's been 4 years. Well, I've lived and dreamt of this day for a long time. شوية بيها مجال منها شوية own goals عادي, bro. I'll take anything at this stage.
I swear.
Yeah, man. But yeah, it's gonna be
I'll literally
a
take
tough,
the
interesting
most
game.
disgusting VAR call. It could be the worst conspiracy ever. I'm taking it, bro. I swear that
come
I
off
could.
the referee's arse.
Yeah,
Yeah, shit. As long as we win, like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I just need to see us at this World Cup.
Yeah.
Which brings me on to another point, because I put like a Q&A yesterday, and then one person was like, "Oh, what do you think of Iraq's group? Is it gonna be tough?" Bro, I don't give a shit. Okay, we're going to play. Inshallah, we qualify, and we're gonna get absolutely spanked by Senegal, Norway, and France. Like literally, best team in the world, team in the best form in the world, and an African. Oh, not anymore.
Not anymore. Actually,
now they're runners up, but somewhat Africa's best team.
Yeah.
Bro, like, what do you want? You want to win the World Cup, bro? Let's just get there. Let's get there, and then worry about everything else afterwards. It doesn't matter. What we need right now is this team to have the experience of qualifying, especially the way we've gone, where everything that can go wrong has gone wrong. We've had the longest qualification campaign. World War III started on our doorstep. The players have had like one tumultuous incident, injury after the other. It's been insane. If they can just take that final step, break that mental barrier of, oh, like imagine we don't qualify now, then it's going to be, oh, it's 44 years since we qualified for the World Cup. Bro, like we need this to end. We
Yeah.
need to win this game, qualify for the World Cup. And these young players, because we do have a young squad, bro,
Yeah.
okay, these young players will get a taste of qualifying and playing in the World Cup. They'll know what it takes to qualify. They'll have learned from the mistakes this time round. Second time round, it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Yeah.
these are young players.
Yeah.
Guargis is young. Yusuf Amin is young. Al Hamadi is young. Zidane Iqbal is young. Other players coming in. Adam Talib
Marco,
is young.
Yusuf.
Marco, yeah, exactly. These are all
these guys,
young
yeah,
players who now, imagine 4 years later in the next World Cup. That's what the vision should be. Okay, not this World Cup.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it should really be building towards 2030. And for you to do that successfully, you need to have experience.
Yeah.
You need to know how to deal with
You
tough
still have to get
games.
over the hurdle.
Yeah.
Get over that first hurdle.
Yeah, exactly. So even if we go to the World Cup and get battered 3 games, who cares? Let's get there.
Yeah.
Let's get there. But then Allah Kareem. Okay? So that's my real take on that. But anyway, let's go to the questions.
Yeah.
Let's see what some people have asked us.
We've heard some of the questions from.
Go on, let's
from the
read out
fans.
some of these questions. If Iraq does not qualify, how will we respond? Bro, I don't know about you. I'm going to be devastated. Wallah, like the money I've invested. The amount
Bro,
of
I
time and
gotta lock
energy.
myself out, bro, for at least like a few weeks. Just disconnect, bro, because wallah, it'll be the worst يعني خيبة أمل we've had, man. It'll be the most disappointment I've had in football.
Listen, yeah. تفائل بالخير تجده. Let's be hopeful.
true.
Let's go into this game thinking positively. Inshallah, we win.
Yeah.
All right, this is an interesting question by Uwe Haytham. Do you think the outcome will be determined in 90 minutes? Will it go penalties, extra time? How confident are you of Iraq's chances? This is from a Lebanese fan, actually. Thank you, mate. Appreciate the kind words. I think we can win. And I don't care how it happens. 90 minutes on penalties, bro, I don't care. But ideally, calm 1-0.
I would be worried if we go to extra time.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I think
that'll
we
be a
need to
bit
get it
fair.
done in 90. Look, don't get me wrong. Like, there's obviously still a chance in extra time because we've got a good bench.
Yeah.
But again, fitness has been an issue for a lot of these players, and so I'd want to finish it in 90 minutes.
To be honest, a lot of these questions we've discussed. Who do you think will be starting? Do we deserve to qualify? Will the pressure be motivating or our downfall? Bro, you never know with Iraq. This is a question from PIJ guy. Is that Pigeon guy?
Man said PIJ.
I don't know, bro. It's like it's spelled weird, isn't it? Pigeon guy. What's up, Pigeon guy? Bro, with Iraq, you really don't know. Like, that's the truth.
Yeah.
When there's games where Iraq, you're not expecting anything, and they just turn up like beasts, bro.
Yeah.
And then we saw against Palestine and Kuwait, the other side of Iraq, where they just shit the bed. Still never forgive Casas for that, bro. Who was I speaking to the other day? I was speaking to a journalist about that game, and I was really deep in it and really reflecting. Bro, those 2 games, how did we fuck that up?
Yeah.
Like, I'm still not over it. Like, imagine we lose this. It will, in hindsight, make those 2 games look even worse. That we could have qualified straight, bro. We could be where Jordan is now.
Yeah.
And fuck me, man. Bro, against Palestine. No offense to Palestine, but bruv. Palestine and Kuwait at home, where you have to save it last kick of the game to get a draw.
Yeah. That's
Bruv,
cost us.
Iraqi football.
That's what cost us.
Roller coaster, wallah.
Yeah. Yeah.
How would Iraq survive that group? Well, that question from Secular Imam, we answered that as well, bro. It's not about surviving, it's about just getting there. Should Iraq qualify? Is it safe for the team or sports to attend the finals? Well, I'm going, bro. And if I happen to die, like, that'll answer that question for you. Jay Jiba says, who's the weakest link between Bolivia or what's the weakest link about Bolivia and strongest link about Bolivia? That's a good question. I believe that Bolivia, we said the strongest thing about them is that they are going to be an experienced team.
Yeah.
They're going to have played tough games, but I feel that we'll have a physical advantage.
You know, most of them as well play like domestically. So
exactly.
most of that team, they've never really played against any player who's played in Europe. That type of style of football, and it's a heavily reliant on, you know, sort of technical ability and stuff like that. So pressure wise, they've not really played on the highest stages some of our players have.
Bro, I'll be real. This sounds so racist, but you know, like imagine a Bolivian player. All I think about is what's that Looney Tunes little running mouse? Like under the people. Like, do you know what I'm about?
What the mouse?
Yeah, the other one that runs really fast.
What, Tom and Jerry, bro?
No, not Tom and Jerry, bro. The Looney Tunes one. Actually, they're both Looney Tunes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bruv, the one that gets chased by Yosemite Sam. Like, just little, tiny, just
Oh, I know you're talking about. Man said Bolivians that, you know.
like their players, there's going to be like rapid, small, technically sounding.
Yeah,
they're all going to have like sick touches.
Quick, yeah.
But like they're all going to be like 3 foot high, bro.
Yeah.
Get him in back of those
Back of the
crosses
head
and
crosses,
we'll be all right, man.
Yeah.
Inshallah, at least. Why are people excluding Suriname as a potential opponent? I think they're far better than Bolivia, bro. I actually agree with you. Hassan Farham.
I think it's because I think historically they're not recognised. Most people don't even know where Suriname is, bro.
Bro, just hang on. Let me give you guys some context about Suriname. Van Dijk is from Suriname.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Cliver is from Suriname.
Exactly.
Who else, bro? They have some like serious talent.
Yeah.
Because they are a Dutch colony.
Yeah.
Just like Indonesia.
Yeah.
But because Suriname previously, which was non-existent, all their players just played for Holland.
Exactly.
But Suriname are serious. I think Depay as well, by the way.
I don't know if he's Suriname. He might be.
Anyway, they like.
But
they are a serious country.
No. And even if you look at this team now, like even some of the players that are currently in this team now, compared to Bolivia, bro, their players have played at much higher levels. Sharon Sherry, for example, who's one of their most important players, bro, he was like he was QPR, one of the best players for QPR for many years. Played at Groningen and Netherlands, and top player. Like they've got some very good players, bro. Like, and it's definitely
Anyway, as I said, I prefer Bolivia. I hope I'm not wrong in that, and we end up getting battered. But I feel Bolivia on paper is the better team.
Yeah,
and the better matchup for us.
Yeah,
Suriname is the better team. This question from Ben M. Nesso. What are the key differences in the players' attitude under Arnold compared to Casas? In terms of attitude, bro, I'll be real with you. I don't know why I just unlocked your phone. We're going to need that. Unlock that. But yeah, the key attitude difference for me is that Arnold has gone back to key basics. No social media, 4-4-2, less instructions, just players relying on wide width, get the ball into the box and try to create chances that way. Okay, he's not tried to experiment too much. He's been very consistent with his teams, and the players now know what to expect. With Casas, that wasn't the case. Which the reason I laughed is last time I told you there's a nickname some of the players gave to Casas. I'll tell you afterwards. I didn't get around to telling you. I'm gonna remind me to tell you today, bro. The players just weren't happy on the Casas towards the end because no one knew whether they're gonna play or not. Okay, so they were turning up and just getting benched for people playing in the Swedish third division or whatever. You know, it just wasn't making sense. Whereas now everyone kind of knows their role. You know, they know what to expect. They know who they're playing with. We've got those kind of like key partnerships being built across the pitch, which is fundamental. Like football is not. It's not built in terms of partnership across 11 players. That's not how football works. Football is based on partnerships being built with those closest to you in the key positions around you. How the two central midfielders play together. How the fullbacks and the wingers play. How the two strikers connect with the number 10. Okay, how the two centre halves play. All right, how the two centre halves connect with the goalkeeper. Okay. If you have those relationships formed, that understanding is present, then you are much more able to play better. But the more you're changing in that team, the harder it comes for those players to know what to expect because they don't know who's playing alongside them.
Yep.
They don't understand. And this is not like clubs, bro, where you're training with them every day. You can
Literally.
develop those relationships in training over the course of a month or two.
Not just that,
This is
but you
international
pick
football.
up on patterns from teammates that you don't regularly play with, but you know how they play because you see them every day on the training
Yeah.
pitch. Whereas international football, like you said, you're there for a week or two. Like, and
You
there's
say
some
a week or two. It's a week or two, but within that, you're probably only having 4 training sessions
yeah,
before your first game.
yeah,
And those are, like,
not enough.
realistically, it's not enough for you. 2 of those might rely on tactical breakdown, positioning, and how to
yeah,
kind of exploit weaknesses with the opposition.
yeah,
Okay? You need to have consistency. And this is, for me, what has separated Arnold and why the players like him compared to the latter Casas, because the players did like him at the start.
yeah,
But yeah, this is what Graham Arnold is doing right. This is what's paying dividends so far. Because if you look at his record now, bro, it's pretty impressive. How many games is it now? I think he's played like 12, 13 games.
13,
Yeah.
14 maybe even.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of wins,
Yeah,
couple
yeah.
of draws. I think only 3 losses.
yeah, and they were tough games.
Yeah, tough games. South Korea,
Yeah, Jordan,
Algeria.
Jordan, Algeria.
yeah, and 2 of those in the Arab Cup.
Yeah.
Where we had our like 3rd team.
Yeah, yeah,
So like, he's doing well. He is doing well. You have to give props where it's due. But yeah, it's a better squad morale right now than at any point within the last 3 years since the Asian Cup. I'll tell you that much for sure.
yeah, yeah.
I know this firsthand just from what the players tell me, my conversations with them, etc. So alhamdulillah, like in this game, who do you trust more to get a result? Would you have Casas there or do you have Arnold? Arnold, any day for me.
Yeah.
You might disagree, but no, I'm not. Let's see, because I repost another one. Let's see if we have any questions there.
Fair enough. Yeah, for me, I think I agree. I mean, look, like anytime a situation, whether club or country, to be honest, when it goes badly, the next manager you bring in the way to transform it and change it is to stick to the basics. Go back to the basics. Work on the basics. Formation wise, player wise, keep a consistent lineup that you trust, and build up from there. I think with Arnold, you saw it from early days, sort of how we went back to being a bit more solid, compact. There's structure. There's a clear style of play. And like you were saying with Casas, there was just too many changes, too many adjustments to games, too many. Whereas now you clearly see Iraq play in a certain style of play. There's a certain reliance on, like you said, wing play, crosses, 4-4-2 formation. No matter who comes in and out, there's a certain formation, certain style of play that sticks with any player that comes in. So that's why, like, when you don't have to worry about adjusting to opponents, is that a lot of the time the other team has to kind of adjust to you because they have to understand how you play and adjust their own way. So yeah, man, I think when you go into this game, we don't have the only doubts like we had was certain positions in the lineup, but we know how we're going to play. We know how we're going to go into this game. We know what we have to be strong in order to get something successful from this game. And that's why, like, when you go into it, you can have the confidence that if the players perform, like you said, to the level we know each one of them can, we've got a strong chance.
Yeah. Honestly, my advice to the fans is, like, show the players some love, show them some support, drop them nice DMs, comments. I swear they read it. Like, you guys don't understand this. They do read it. They do get impacted by this. So, like, let's really get behind the team, especially those attending in the stadium. Really get behind the players, and make sure you keep an eye out on, like, my channel. I'm gonna, like, try to get us to meet somewhere or whatever. Last few messages from me, some changes by the AFC. I don't know if you're aware. Number 1, the FIFA rankings now going to be like live updates.
Yeah.
So we can see exactly where Iraq is now within a game. If we score, if we concede,
Yeah.
you'll see the FIFA rankings change. It's exciting. The other one that was interesting is FIFA have asked the AFC to move the Asian Cup. It was supposed to be in 2031. Have you seen this?
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it was supposed to be in 2031 and I think 2035. But FIFA have requested that the Asian Cup is only played now on even years. So does it now move to 2030, which is a World Cup year, but maybe we play it in the winter, like how AFCON got played this year?
Why do you think they're doing this?
I have no idea.
Are they trying? Maybe because they're trying to make the Arab Cup an official
Official
FIFA
I have
tournament.
no idea.
Or...
But this is something that is happening. This is official.
Yeah.
So we have the AFC Asian Cup in 2027, January. So
Yeah.
8 months or whatever, 9 months. If it's an even year, do we do it in 2028? So only a year gap. That would be nice. I would love that, to be
Double
fair.
the amount of football in a short amount of time,
man.
yeah.
2030 during the World Cup year, or do you have to bypass all of that and you have to do it in 2032, which means we go 5 years without Asian Cup,
Yeah.
which would be devastating.
No, that would be too long.
Yeah.
No one wants
Actually, I remember reading some comments. People are saying they're trying to introduce like a Nations League version for Asia.
No, man, it's too much. That's too
I'd
much.
take it, bro. More
It's too
Iraqi
much,
football.
But the thing is, it's not going to be in a FIFA day thing. So it's going to be, again, like, it'll be...
How is it not in a FIFA day thing?
because there's no time, bro. Like, think about it. Like, you have, in Asian football right now, especially
the
Arab
qualifiers
footballs,
are
you have
on,
the Gulf Cup, you have the Arab Cup, you have the Asia Cup, and you have World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah.
In Europe, bro, you have... The reason why they were able to introduce the Nations League was mainly because you have only the Euros and the World Cup, for example.
Yeah.
Then you had the Nations League. But we have already 4 tournaments that we play, basically, throughout the years. So introducing another tournament within that, don't get me wrong, I think it'll be nice.
It's not 4, it's 5.
What?
Asian Cup.
Yeah.
Gulf Cup.
Yeah.
West Asian Cup.
Oh, yeah.
And Arab Cup.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying,
And then
man.
you have the World Cup qualifier.
Yeah.
So it's 5,
that's what I'm
actually.
saying. It's...
And you want to add into that as well, the Olympics.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's too much, man. I don't know how they would manage it.
Yeah.
We basically have international football every month of every year, bro.
Sounds
The whole
sick.
year. Which sounds on paper, it sounds sick,
Yeah,
but...
bro. I've taken it. I would love it. Like, for me, the more Iraqi football, the better.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough, but...
But yeah, that's something to keep an eye out on. I think people will be interested to know about that.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add in?
I think we've covered all bases, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think, logistically for people getting there, obviously, like, keep like track of the page and all the news, because you want everyone to be together in this. Like you said, there's not going to be a huge amount of Iraqi fans, couple thousand, whatever, how many.
Still better than nothing, man.
It's still, but like, we want every one of those fans to kind of be in a unit. I don't know if like the FA are doing anything for organising, like helping fan groups there or something like that.
I don't think so.
It's down to you, bro.
Viva Mexico!
This guy, bro.
So I didn't buy it just for this trip. This is like, I bought this in the last my last Mexican trip. And guys, be careful out there from cartels. From me, if I turn up trying to rob you,
See you like this.
Yeah, honestly, I can't wait, bro. I just want to get out there. Hope and training goes well for the players. And honestly, oh, by the way, like for the people that do go there, if you get a chance to go and watch Mexican wrestling, it's called Lucha Libre there.
He's going to be there.
Wallah, go there.
participating,
It's
bro.
2 jokes. I have no interest in wrestling. I just turned up because I had nothing to do one evening. And it's like $10, okay? But it's like this whole family entertainment show there where you have like midget wrestlers. You have like there's all Mexican wrestling has like good side and the bad side and they fight each other. Oh, bro, it's brilliant. It's really entertaining. So go watch that. Please be careful there. Don't walk around with your phones in your hands. Those of you that are going. And if you see me, like, come say hi, man. I really like to see fans, and inshallah, get to meet a lot of you lot. Safe travels, and if you guys need anything, let me know. I'll try my best to assist however I can. And I think, yeah, for me, that's about it. Why are you not wearing your mask, bro? Put it on, bro. I bought 2. One for me, one for you.
That's
Hurry
mental,
up.
you know.
Huh? I like my mask more to be.
Bruv.
Do you know what? We're gonna
Too tight,
do
bro.
this. We're gonna do this as a thumbnail. But yeah,
And
we're actually doing
luchadores,
that.
bro.
We're actually doing that. But anyway, guys, yes, please continue following the page, share, like, subscribe, drop comments onto the YouTube section, and let us know your score predictions. Are Iraq going to win? Who do you think the starting lineups are going to be? How are you feeling? We want to hear from you guys, and don't forget to pray. Like genuinely,
Yeah, we need all the du'as, bro.
every salah, Ya Rabbi, istijab du'a'na.
I'm hoping
Inshallah,
everyone was
Iraq
Laylatul
win.
Qadr, bro, the whole night.
Yeah,
Bro. That was
I want
included
all
in
the
their
all the
du'as, bro.
hajjiyat, all the khalat at home. Yeah, praying for us. This needs to be like a whole country thing, and Ya Rabbi, inshallah, it goes well.
We're so unserious, you know, bro.
Do you know what? Nah, honestly, like, I'm being serious about this. Like, this needs to be something that happens for all of Iraq,
Yeah.
especially for all the trouble that we've experienced recently, all the not just in football, but just in life, man. But this, like, football can always be the answer. Like, we know in the grand scheme of things, football is nothing, but and at the same time, football can also mean so much to so many people.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, like, if you're Kurdish, if you're Christian, Sunni, Shi'i, like, this team represents all of us here.
Everyone.
Turkomani, Chaldean, Syrian. This is Iraq. This is us. I want us to be together, to pray together, and inshallah, our team made up of all these different backgrounds and groups can represent us at the World Cup, and we can be proud of them together. So
Facts, man.
yeah, man. Ya Allah, inshallah, we see Iraq win against either Bolivia or Suriname, and we qualify to the World Cup. I wish you guys all a safe journey there.
You must be the first guy ever in a mosque like this, bro, to be doing dua.
Why not, bro?
Man's been
You know what? I'm actually thinking of just turning up to Mexico like this. Or I just buy my own one, buy another one.
Yeah, probably
They're not expensive. I think this is like £8, but this one's pretty sick, man.
That was sick.
I think it's better than yours.
You give me the dead one, bro.
I bought that one for my nephew. I was like, wear them and I can fight them.
Bro, I could tell, bro. So my head's about to pop in this, bro.
All right. Yalla, guys, signing out. Yalla ya Iraq.